I deliberated. Wasn't at all certain in giving you the task. I knew you to be an equally good strategist as I am a shepherdess. So my intuition said no. Yet Reynard interceded on your behalf. Your Grace, they're common bandits, while the Count will have a host of men-at-arms to command. Next time, I shall trust my gut.
Got him! Oh! These nuts.
Hello Nindy fans, and welcome back to Nindy Nexus, your channel for all things Nintendo Indie. My name is Mikey, and today we're doing another first look. Today's game is Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. It is $19.99 on the North American eShop, rated T14. It released January 28th, 2020. It is a one-player adventure role-playing game published by CD Projekt, and game file size is 4.4 gigabytes. Supported languages include Japanese, English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Korean, Russian, Chinese, and Portuguese. So let's get into this one. I've been waiting to play this one for a long time. I am excited. I'm a huge fan of Witcher 3. Specifically, I, like most people, haven't played 1 or 2, but I have read a couple of the books. So I guess I'm a little bit of a fan there to have read the actual the lore, read the books behind them. So yeah, I definitely am a big fan. This one is obviously a little bit different than Witcher 3, with that being an insanely huge open world RPG. This one, I believe, is more narrative driven. I think it's got puzzles and like card battles. Let's listen.
Do you know, not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why are you up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
There we go. Interesting. Okay. So just based on that intro, it looks like there's going to be a emphasis on card battles, which Gwent is the card game in Witcher 3 that I really enjoyed. It actually became a standalone game. One of the few mini games I would say that I've seen actually became a full-fledged standalone game. I loved it. I was addicted to Gwent for a long time. It got a little bit repetitive after many hours, but yeah, definitely could play that game for a long time. Alright, so we got different difficulties here. Adventurer for players who want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the story with the option to skip battles. We got Battle Hardened for players seeking a moderate challenge and an impactful story, or Bonebreaker for players familiar with Gwent and ready to put their skills to the test. I'm going to stick right in the middle here for this one, just because it has been a little while since I played Gwent, but I'm sure it'll come back to me quickly, so I'm not too worried about it. And yep, the Impenetrable Fog, one of my favorite cards to play. On let's see, every turn on turn start, damage the highest unit on a row by 2. Yep, I used to play that card many times. I used to play a lot of the weather cards, the torrential rain. What else is there? Impenetrable Fog, torrential rain. A couple others. The ice one, I don't remember what it's called. Let's listen again here.
The Empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm sovereigns met in summit.
My deck of choice, by the way, was the Scoia'tael.
Pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, Queen of the Twin Realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Maeve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms.
Prince Willem. That sounds familiar.
Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Yep, I think mine would be too.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health.
Oh,
The
that
summit
animation is
attended
interesting.
Fruitfully, I hope.
On the talking, on the mouth.
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed, paper.
I like the subtle
Time will tell of what
transition,
value.
like the subtle camera turn there.
That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell.
I've always
Tell
enjoyed
me
the
what's
voice
happened,
acting
for
in
I
these
sincerely
games.
doubt
The
sheer
Witcher
longing
games.
prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Disappointing.
I deliberated. Wasn't at all certain in giving you the task. I knew you to be an equally good strategist as I am a shepherdess. So my intuition said no. Yet Reynard interceded on your behalf. Your Grace, they're common bandits, while the Count will have a host of men-at-arms to command. Next time, I shall trust my gut.
Got him.
All right, speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden
They got
to
bamboozled.
Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen,
Gone.
Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it.
Oh, that's your
This
head right there,
I
buddy.
vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it.
Can you handle that, Caldwell?
Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
There we go. Welcome to the Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with the basic game mechanics. You can control your character using the left stick. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. Alright, so I can move around. I'm going to stick to the path in this one, although I see some things I can grab over there. I have a feeling it's going to take me right into there, though. Yep. Looks like it. You will expand your army throughout the game, but to do so you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. While on the road you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Don't have to tell me twice. Oh, okay, I was like, why isn't that going away? Alright, let's grab these resources here. Gotta hold A to do that. Can't do anything with flowers. There we go. Anything over there? Nope. Doesn't look like it. So I got something there, conversation there, something there, some more wood. Let's check out what this is. Maybe recruit. Yep. Looks like.
Milka.
There we go.
He stretched her over a fire till she told him where she buried her gold.
Ouch. Wait, they have second
Father died
round of
and told him
dialogue?
she would.
Yep.
But I know where she kept it. Sit tight. Sketch it out for you.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, you found a treasure map. Search the area and you may just find the secret location marked on the map with an X. And that's the map right there, right in front of the house. Is this gold right here? Start digging. How do I find it here? Where's the map? Options, resume. I don't know where the map is. Let's see if any prompts will come up. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for. I don't even know if the map was of this place, honestly. It kind of looked like it, but the drawing wasn't, it wasn't necessarily this place. So, okay. I say we move on. I don't see anything there. And I don't know how to check the map, which is interesting. Maybe if I talk to them again. Let me try talking one more time, just so I don't miss it.
Because they bite something nasty and bay as if by the moon possessed. The strays, they're called.
Yeah, okay. So she had three different dialogue options there. That's pretty good. Always try and talk to people twice just to make sure. Oh, here it is. That's the little house in the drawing. Nice. Oh, big chest. Let's go. 260. Can buy myself a whole lot of weapons with that. An obstacle blocks your path. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your resources. I think I'll just chill here. What do we need? Your Majesty, it seems someone's felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Have the loggers sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their energy. Issue axes to the soldiers and put them to work. So we, yeah, no, definitely. I get more wood from that, and I just made a bunch of money, so let's provide some jobs to some loggers here. Perfect. So that is not blocking my way anymore. Did I see another path down here? Nope, I don't think so. Okay. Pressing onward. On our way to Hawksburn. And most interactive objects are clearly marked on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'd best be prepared for anything.
Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies.
It'll be funny, bandits come, we're gonna play cards now. Bring out your deck, Queen!
Charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Meve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Let's do it. So it is a real battle in the story. However, it plays out in cards is what it sounds like here. In Gwent, it was literally like, hey, care for a game of Gwent? No matter how urgent your current quest was. This is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half and your opponent will play on the top. Units can be played on one of two rows, melee or ranged, but remember the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Ah yes. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only one card, but you can use any number of abilities. The player who goes first in the match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn. totally fine with that.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
An outrage. The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. Yep, the player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
The men await. You must lead.
The men await. You must lead. Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you press ZR on the card. Alright, so time to play a card. Let's see, we got Count Caldwell, that useless fool. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Loyal, boost self by 5. I do like that a lot. Or damage an enemy by the number of cards on this row. So that'll be the last one I play. And I think this will be the first one. I will play it up close.
Salt of the earth they are, your grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Scythemen have the loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Meave's ability. Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. Meave's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. Oh wow. So leaders can use their ability multiple times, which is different than the original Gwent game. To use Meave's ability, first select her, then select one of your units. Okay. It's still my turn, right? Until I end my turn. Let's do it. Boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor.
You dogs!
You dogs. Cannot make any more moves. Time to end your turn. Press and hold X.
The chase is on!
That is going to do it for your first look and my first look at Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. As I mentioned before, it is $19.99 on the North American eShop, rated T14. And let me know what you thought in the comments below. Have you played this game before? Have you played The Witcher before? If you have not, I highly recommend that you make that a priority. If it is in your backlog or if you have not purchased it, you can get the complete version with all DLCs, which are like full games in themselves, on one either disc or cartridge for, depending on what platform you use. But yeah, definitely play that. If you are a fan of reading, check out the books. They are very good as well. And if you've played the game first, a lot of what's in the book will sound very familiar, so you can kind of picture, what they're talking about, what's going on. But yeah, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want more Nindy goodness, check us out on the web at nindynexus.net. Again, my name is Mikey, and I will see you next time, so stay tuned.